A lot of coaches at the Combine speaking today, including Todd Bowles of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Really surprisingly good season for Tampa, making the playoffs behind Baker Mayfield. Maybe they give him a long-term deal there. That seems to be the consensus. Our experts think that they should. Baker Mayfield earned it. Really good season. Over 4,000 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. But decisions to be made with Mike Evans as well, who is a free agent. Here's Todd Bowles today.
So we are standing by with the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Todd Bowles, who got the memo for red. Why are you trying to match me to start off the interview?
I want to make you look good.
Oh, you making me look? I was about to say we're looking like Will and Jada, but maybe that's not the best reference.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Listen, I was watching you on the sidelines of the season, and just obviously you always have the steal job, and making fun of you about that since you were with the Jets and what have you. But even when you guys were 4-7 in the middle of the season, and the way that you ended, winning 5 of the last 6, what do you feel like you showed, and not that it's necessary, you know, just to people about not the depth of wisdom, the depth of football knowledge that you have to be able to still keep the ship steady?
It's important that once you have some failures to be the same person. I think the players look at that. They want to see if you flinch. They want to see if you change who you are. They want to see if you try to do different things. And being the same person and coming in doing the same things I had every day, I believe was a confidence builder for a lot of guys and was very prevalent in our turnaround.
So how many times do you feel like you smiled on the sideline?
I smiled a lot this year. I smile all the time.
Okay.
I smile a lot this year. They just don't have the camera on me when I'm smiling.
Okay.
No. At least every game we won, I was smiling. Every game.
All right. Well, speaking of smiling, Baker Mayfield did give you guys a number of reasons to smile this year. And what I was thinking about Baker was the impact that, you know, timing and environment has to do on success, especially when you're thinking about his trajectory and the amount of teams that he was on. But it came together with Tampa for him to have a career year. How much do you feel like those aspects, timing and environment, really just steer the course of a player's career?
Timing and fit is everything in the NFL. You got to have the timing, obviously, but he was a fit for what we did offensively. He was a fit for our culture. He was a fit for our team. So when he came in, he didn't have to build the car. He just had to drive the car. He was a great fit for the defensive guys because he engraced himself with the defense. He engraced himself with the offense. He was a leader that way without even saying it. And he played great football. He kept his head down, he worked, and he fit in with everybody in the building, and it just took off for him.
Is there an aspect of any of his personality that surprised you?
No. I knew him from Oklahoma when he came out, and everything is what I expected. Sometimes it's not a great fit. It's not always his fault when he gets bounced around from team to team. Everybody likes to look at it that way.
Right.
Everybody likes to look at it that way, but it's not always the player's fault. Sometimes the scheme is different for him, and he's probably a better fit somewhere else, and he fell into the right place.
Speaking of fit and all that other stuff, how did you feel like Mike Evans just handled the contract situation throughout the year? Obviously, he wanted to get paid and still came up with his production as usual. But, you know, how do you feel like he just handled that situation in general?
Mike's a true professional on and off the field, and, you know, it should be a lesson for young receivers how to handle things. He understands and does things the right way. He's a businessman, but more importantly, he's a football player. He's an icon in the community. He's been doing everything he's been doing for over a decade now with whoever played quarterback. It really doesn't matter because Mike is always Mike, and that's what you can appreciate about him. He had an outstanding year. He's put himself in position, and, you know, hopefully it works out for him, and hopefully it works out for us, more importantly.
And last couple here, with Shaq Barrett being released and the situation with Levante David and also obviously Devin White, how is that impacting your outlook as far as linebacker need, especially after the first round, real quick?
Right now, it's a big need. It's still early. The start of the league year hasn't started yet, so we got some things and some kinks to work out. Hopefully they work out for the better, but you can't help but try to look for the future in case things go the other way. So we're going to look into that, and obviously we're going to try to get our guys back, but it's only common knowledge that if things go wrong, you want to look forward to the draft.
Well, I wish I had more time, but, you know, they do say you don't have to go home, but you have to get because we have some other things to do.
Wow. Did she just clown me on TV?
We keep it real over here, but no, we do appreciate you stopping by, and at least you have extra money with the Taylor Swift stimulus check to pay some more people.
Ooh, we got jokes over here. This is the Comedy Club.
This is the Comedy Club. For Todd Bowles, I'm Josina Anderson. Back to you guys. Yeah.
HQ comedy, baby. We do it all. Josina Anderson with Todd Bowles at the Combine, which began today, runs through this weekend. Then in a week, got the deadline for the franchise tags, and about 13 days away from free agency officially beginning.